Scorpio, Happy New Year's. Let's see what's in the energy for the first week of January for you. I hear potential mate. So you have a potential mate that is coming in. Ooh, Lord. Truth. So you're coming to your senses about a situation that I hear a block in communication. So there could be somebody that you were communicating with and now the communication is blocked. This could be epiphanies, like you coming to the truth or the realization of a situation that you were in. Possibly with a fire sign that you were connected to and that you were in love with. If it's not a fire sign, it could have been someone who had fire in their chart, okay? So it's like a past situation that had a lot of chemistry, had a lot of passion, and you came to the truth about it. Ooh. Well, this is beautiful. So I hear potential mate. When I see potential mate, this spread looks beautiful so far. You can be connecting with an earth sign, someone who is thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. It's something that is gonna move slow, like you're gonna take your time with it, but it looks like it has the potential for growth and for marriage. And this is a new mate that is coming in. I hear long lost love. So maybe you finally walked away from somebody that you were connected to for a long time. Yeah. And you're going through an awakening. So I keep hearing epiphany. I just keep hearing the word constantly in the back of my head, epiphany. I think you could have had I hear a shaking up. A situation that you were into prior could have shooken you up. It could have caused a spiritual awakening inside of you internally. And now like you're awakening to your soul's truth. And I hear divine purpose. Some of you guys could have even switched jobs or on the verge of switching a job because the job that you were at is no longer suitable for you. And if it's not a job, it can just be a mate. Like you're awakening to someone's truth or awakening to a situation that you've been in, I hear, for too long or long overdue. Perfect. Yeah. So this shows justice. You could have just did a karmic completion. But this also shows like a karmic completion, and then you enter into a relationship that will lead to marriage. This is beautiful. Let me find out. God, it's like, yeah, this is unity. So this is a relationship that's coming in for you. You could have, I see this in almost every reading of people closing out karmic cycles and automatically flowing into a new relationship that has the potential for longevity, marriage, commitment, all that you've been waiting for. This is so dope. Yeah. So finally, happier times is up ahead for you. You finally decided to walk away from a situation that no longer made you happy. You walked away. And you walked away in mental confusion. So for me, if I see like you walked away and you had mental confusion, you can also had been connected to an air sign. Nonetheless, it just seemed like a lot of mental confusion and you had to walk away from it in order for you to become happy again, you know? Like who wants to stay stuck and in mental confusion? Ooh, child. So once again, this is a chapter, a closing. And this is a lot of cards. This is a whole lot of cards. Should I keep them? It's too many cards. Let me see. For some of you too, this could have been a decision between two people. Maybe you were stuck in between two people and you finally made a heart over head decision and cut one person out and decided to return to a love. If not, you cut somebody out because you were awakened to their truth. And I hear withholding. Yeah. This is you finally like going solo from someone. Like you're taking yourself away from somebody and deciding to cut the nonsense out. You sure are. You ain't got time. This is nice. 2020 is bringing in a lot of love for people. So you could have also been connected to a fire sign or a Gemini. Nonetheless, once again, you decided that you no longer want to work on this commitment. You no longer want to stay in confusion and in lack. And I see that a lot of people are cutting away the confusion. And now you decided to focus on yourself and you getting your confidence back. You know, maybe being with this person, they could have made you lose your confidence. You probably didn't feel so confident about yourself anymore because of the way that this person treated you. So now you decided to close a chapter on a relationship and focus on yourself and your confidence. Yeah, this is breaking away. You could have also possibly had children with this person, but this is like a breaking up of a family situation, a family dynamic. If not, it could have had the potential to grow into a family, but it didn't get there. So you moved away from it. Yeah, see, you're healing. You're healing from past deception, from like a really, really hard past with somebody. You released it. You're letting it go. You're finally releasing it, letting it go, and you're healing. I like it. What is this? Yeah. This situation, it just caused you too much anxiety, too much heartache. And for some reason, I hear like accusation. So maybe somebody, a corporate, somebody would accuse you of doing things because in all actuality, that's what they were doing. Because I hear caught up. Or maybe somebody that you were connected to were acting like they were so busy and they didn't have any time for you. But on what was really going on was that they were still caught up and tied to somebody else from their past that they couldn't let go. So because of that, you had to let them go because the stability and the love that you were desiring, that this person couldn't give it to you. They were too chained to a past. And if you did this, you did the right thing. Because, and I hear secret, like it could have been a secret. They were keeping the fact that they had another option away from you, that they were trying to invest their energy in again. So it was a secret that they were going back and forth between two. And it's sad because to me, that's they loss. If you ask me, that's they loss, because the energy that I feel from the cross watcher is they're not in no good situation. To me, I feel like they could have settled and they stayed in a relationship that didn't serve them anymore. But that is their free will, right? Because that's the new thing, you know, just trying to pray for acceptance and just move on, you know, praying for acceptance and moving on, because that's what will keep you in pain. You can't control somebody else's destiny, and you can't control somebody's choice to treat you better, to choose you. You can't do it. The only thing you can do is pray for acceptance over the pain, take the wisdom with you, and you choose you. 2020, we choosing ourselves, and leaving people in their mess, because they in a mess. They're in a toxic, I hear caged. They're feeling caged. They're in a toxic situation that they could not free themselves from. So you continuing to stay in this situation, you would only been causing more internal suffering and pain on yourself. Because the same way how you were having a hard time letting them go, it seems like they had someone in their energy that they were having a hard time letting go. Okay? So you won, if you ask me. That's only if you ask. If you ain't asked me, oh well. Yeah, so this is basically like you trying to cut away from like competing for anybody's time, competing for anyone's attention, competing for a spot in somebody's life. You ain't with it no more. You're not doing that. Like, we're not doing that no more. Yeah. And now you're going to be more protective over your heart. You know, you're not going to give, and this is something you can be making a vow to yourself, you know, that I'm going to hold on to my heart, and I'm going to be more cautious with my heart. I'm not going to let my guards down so freely next time. Let me see. Let me try this. Oop. Oop and a oop. Yeah, this is nice. So now you're more focused. You're more focused. You're starting to listen to your own heart. And you're listening to your gut. Because for some of you, I feel like you could be intuitive and you just knew something wasn't right. You just knew that their attention and time was being divided because it wasn't with you the way it used to be anymore. And I don't think this person was being honest. So now you're focused on your own inner truth and you're focused on yourself. I hear goals, like you're setting goals for yourself and you don't want to repeat this cycle. Yeah. So you're getting more grounded. You're focused and you're getting more grounded. You could be getting back to you, getting back to your roots, getting back to your money, trying to center yourself. Yeah. And love yourself. This is beautiful. You're more grounded. You're more into pouring the love back into you. And this is the warrior. This is you. Like, this took a lot of strength. I felt like you tried to hold on for as long as you could, and you just couldn't do this anymore, you know? You wanted to love yourself, and you felt like trying to hold on to somebody who I have to fight for their time, and it's just not worth it anymore, especially if I have to compete with somebody's heart. That's not love to me. So it took a lot of courage. It took a lot of strength for you to get yourself out of this situation. See, and now you're focused on the inner beauty within yourself, and you're looking more beautiful. You took the trash out. You took the trash out, and now you look much beautiful. Let me stop. I'm joking. I ain't trying to dog nobody's journey, you know. All right. See, and now you're wishing for something new, and it's here. This opportunity is going to present itself to you. Somebody's going to come towards you, and it's going to be happiness. It's like, I feel like the roads of darkness and deception could be closed for a lot of you. I ain't going to say all of you, because I don't know where all your hearts are truly at. But for the majority, or whoever went through this and finally threw the towel in, it's looking up for you. It's on the up and up with you, okay? And I truly feel that. Yep, and you're meditating more. So you're getting back in tune with yourself. Let me find out. Go, Scorpio. I'm proud of you. That's my chair for you, Scorpios, because I know this was a lot. I know this was like a back and forth energy for a long time between you two, but it looks like you finally decided to let it all go, okay? Just real quick, let's see for the cross-watcher, the person in this spread spirit. How are they feeling now that Scorpio is no longer paying them any mind? How do they feel? How do they feel? Oh, yeah. So how do they feel? They're suffering in silence. It's because they couldn't make a decision, though. Like, come on. You know, they're suffering in a lot of silence. And they're suffering in silence, too. I feel like whoever they're connected to is troublesome. Like, there's trouble in paradise. Like, they didn't make a decision, so they were left to be with whoever you felt like you were competing with. And the situation is awful. And they're suffering in silence right now. And they're still holding on to hope, you know? They're holding on to hope, but they're suffering in silence. For some of them, I just see someone who's just sitting in it. If they're in a toxic situation, I truly see them just sitting in it, not knowing what to do. You know? Just sitting in it. Let's see. Yeah. And they're trying to make a judgment call. So they're still caught in this energy where they're suffering in silence. They know that they need to do something. They're hopeful that they can, but it seems like it still hasn't happened. So you did yourself a favor by cutting the cord yourself, because this person is still, to me, I would say, caught in the Two of Swords. They're still caught in the Two of Swords. So Scorpio is coming for you. Yeah, you've emotionally withdrawn from this person. You've emotionally withdrawn from this person. If you had love, you said, you know what, let me take up all my love. Thank you. And let me pour this right back into me. It's like you gained enough awareness. I feel like you're tired. I think you've been strung along for way too long in this situation, and you're truly just emotionally, physically, you're just drained, and you gained awareness that this is just too toxic for you. And it's not fair to you. This is not love. You Scorpios, you're big on love, and this ain't it. This ain't it. How about that? This ain't it. And you've been in solitude. So you know what that means, right? Once a Scorpio has made up their mind and they been in hermit mode, thinking they gonna come out tenfold. They ain't gonna be playing with nobody. Y'all been nurturing yourself and loving yourself and working on yourself. I see somebody has been praying, been reading the Bible, been journaling, has been truly, mastering their gifts, I hear. Let me tell you, when y'all step out of this hermit mode, you are unstoppable. So keep it up. You better. You better. You better. You better. Yeah, oof. I don't know, Scorpio. In your time of solitude, you're gonna go through periods, I'm gonna say, of withdrawal. I know that probably sounds away, but let me tell you something. Sometimes we can be addicted to people, not in a harsh type of way, but you could have felt like this was the person, like the apple of your eye, your sugar honey pie. And you could feel a little conflicted, and maybe you are going back and forth. Maybe there's moments when you're tempted to should I try one more time? Should I send one more text? And then the other part of you, that's the wolf, and you come out like, you know what? Nah, forget that. They don't deserve this text. I already put it on my love. They ain't getting no more from me. It can be a little conflicting energy, and it's okay. It's okay if you go back and forth a little bit. You've been praying. Continue to pray for strength to get over this, because you're there. I feel like you're at the end of this. You're a little bit tempted, because I feel like in solitude you can get a little lonely, and in your loneliness it can make you think of this person. I feel like that's what it is, and become a little wary. If you made the right choice, should I just have been a little bit more never mind. You about to be living it up. But yeah, let me just get back to that. Let me finish my sentence on the loneliness. And during your time of solitude, you can get a little lonely, and loneliness can lead you to think, well, did I give this person enough time? Should I have waited a little bit longer? Was I mean to them when I sent out the... It'll make you second guess yourself, but just never forget your why. Never, ever you forget your why. You know why you did this, and you're doing this for you. You know why. Never, ever forget your why in your wariness. Don't forget your why. Don't lose sight of it, okay? Nonetheless, the celebrations, it's time, you could be with your family. You could be going out with your homeboys, your homegirls, and this looks like you're going to be celebrating. I don't know if this is when you're going to meet this new person that's going to come in and rock your world, baby. 2020. Yeah, I knew it. Destiny. Going out celebrating and wishes being fulfilled. So it's basically, and I don't know, for some of you guys, I feel like this new person coming in, you can meet them while you're out celebrating. I don't know why I feel that way so strongly for a lot of you. Because I hate like heavy flirtation, texting back and forth, planning dates, looking great, eating good. 2020, baby. Let's make it happen. What? Yep. You've been planning on this. Yo season, harvest season. Can I get an amen? harvest. You're harvesting. You're starting to give birth to your dreams. Yeah, planting a firm foundation. You're working very, very hard. Them coins is coming in. You're looking good. Keep it up. And Spirit is saying like you gained a lot of wisdom from all that you went through. So you're prepared. You're prepared for this new beginning that's coming in with this person, okay? I send you so much love and light, Scorpios.